How to manifest abundance and wealth in life. The word abundance is often associated with wealth. In fact, the second definition of abundance in the Merriam-Webster dictionary is affluence, wealth, a life of abundance. A good friend used to say he grew up with nothing, meaning he was raised in an environment where there was little money. As he got older, he amended that statement to say he grew up with very few material things because money was so scarce, but he grew up with everything. The dictionary also quotes the definition of abundance in this way: a very large quantity of something. When you grow up with abundance, you often have large quantities of these 7 qualities: smiling, humor, caring, listening, joy, thankfulness, and kindness. These are the ways we can manifest abundance in our lives, but for your abundance to be meaningful, you must give it away. Welcome to Life Hack Lion, the channel that roars the secrets of life. Make sure to watch this video until the end because we don't want you to miss a thing. And if you don't know us yet, we at Life Hack Lion are specialized in creating life hack ideas, tips and tricks, content that are fun and can absolutely make your life easier. Jenny Santi, in his book, The Giving Way to Happiness, Stories and Science Behind the Life-Changing Power of Giving, explained the concept of giving this way. There is a Chinese saying that goes, if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone. Let's examine the 7 characteristics more thoroughly. Number 1. Smiling. First way to manifest abundance is through smiling. An anonymous author wrote the following in a brief article titled Smile. A smile costs nothing, but it gives much. If you have ever worked in a country where you do not know the language, you quickly learn how welcome a smile is. It is a universal language in itself because we can communicate our happiness by smiling at anyone we meet. The anonymous author then wrote, a smile brings rest to the weary, cheer to the discouraged, sunshine to the sad, and it is nature's best antidote for trouble. Number 2. Humor. Humor leads to smiles and laughter. In this article, Leading with Humor, Alison Beard wrote, working adults are in the midst of laughter drought. He followed that with a very surprising statistic. Babies laugh on the average 400 times a day. People over 35, only 15. You can use humor and laughter to bring people closer together and dissipate pressure and stress. In this book, Instant Replay, The Green Bay Diary of Jerry Kramer cited an incident where his coach accomplished both bringing his team together and dissipating pressure. Vince Lombardi, a very tough and demanding coach for the Green Bay Packers, fined 2 of his star players for missing curfew. The atmosphere was intense because he announced the fine in front of the entire team. Number 3. Caring. Another way to manifest abundance is through caring. My son, Gavin, was young when he used the expression, "Who cares?" I don't think he knew what it meant, but he tended to use it for every question. Who does care? Well, people with abundance do care. You may want to consider what 2 different men said about the idea of caring. John Maxwell, a prolific writer on leadership, wrote, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You certainly show you care when you help others. Albert Einstein validated that when he wrote, I can think of no other reason why we are here but to help others. When you care for others, you not only help them, but also, as research validates, St. Francis of Assisi's belief, when you give, you also receive. Recent research found that when you care for another, you receive or experience the following: feeling good, feeling a sense of accomplishment, feeling loved and building strong relationships and feeling valuable and experiencing personal growth. You have a choice. You can choose to care or not care. Those who don't care lead lonely lives, whereas those who do care lead a life filled with abundance. Number 4. Listening. You probably have heard of the expression, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listening is a way of showing respect. When you listen intently to others, you are showing them how much you value them. Listening is also a way of sharing with others, which is also a way to manifest abundance. Please think about the most intelligent people you know of, or the best leaders you have ever worked with. Now reflect on their ability to listen. It often is their greatest asset. John Wooden, the legendary UCLA basketball coach, was blessed with each of the 7 attributes in this article. He was especially blessed with abundance in the world of basketball. His UCLA teams won 7 NCAA national championships in a row and 10 in the last 12 years, where he coached. Most basketball experts believe neither record will ever be matched, let alone be eclipsed. There are numerous classes on speaking in our colleges and universities. Why are there no classes on listening? Coach Wooden could teach them. Number 5. Joy. How would you define joy? It may be one of those things that are difficult to define, but you know them when you see them. Thomas N. Hooper, in his article, The Power of Joy, had this insight. We cannot wait for circumstances to bring joy. We must make our own joy and let it act upon circumstances. Joy is a good influence in any situation, and there are many ways we can bring joy, with positive thoughts, pleasant words, a smile, even by using our sense of humor. The good news in his definition is that you can create joy. You can bring joy regardless of the circumstances. Everyone experienced joy when they interacted with Coach Jack Hermansky. His circumstances were neither good nor happy because he had multiple sclerosis. But he stayed active all day because he taught special education, serving 10 different schools in his school district and worked as a basketball coach on our university staff. He had the ability to bring joy every day. He willed himself to bring it. When you saw him, you felt his joy. One Friday, he met one of his students who was in a wheelchair. The boy told the coach he was glad it was Friday. Jack then asked him if he had big plans for the weekend. The boy said, "No, coach. I am glad because you come here on Fridays." You may not be able to define joy, but you saw it when you were with Coach Jack. Can you work at bringing joy? Like Jack, you will lighten the lives of those with whom you interact. Number 6. Thankfulness. Are you thankful for all that has been bestowed upon you? Thankfulness or gratitude is the most common way to manifest abundance. Some people believe we need to say only one prayer. Thank you. People with abundance take saying thank you to another level, which you may consider doing in your work. A historian once taught that the United States was not built by famous politicians, nor the wealthy of our country. He taught that the common man, the nobodies, built America. The people in any business or organization who are in the trenches are often forgotten. The top executives are thanked and rewarded for their work. But the people who are making organizations successful, the secretaries, the people on the assembly line, and the truck drivers tend to be overlooked. People with abundance don't make the above mistake. They make it their priority to thank those who get little or no recognition. They thank the nobodies. The players in athletics who sit on the bench are the nobodies. A team can be having a great season, and as the starters are walking the campus, many people are congratulating them. As the bench players are walking the campus, many people don't even know they are on the team. The former Marquette basketball coach, Al McGuire, had this insight. He never worried about the players on the bench because when they were in their 40s, they were vice presidents, and CEOs of companies. They knew how to work for a little glory. However, he did worry about the stars when they were in their 40s because no one was slapping them on the back, carrying their bags, and telling them how great they are. Do you take time to thank the nobodies? Number 7. Kindness. We all cannot be rich. We all cannot be famous. We all cannot be surrounded by praise and adulation, but we all can be kind. Kindness is defined as the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. You can practice kindness in many ways, and here are a few. When you see someone in need, you can reach out. When you see someone hospitalized, you can visit. When someone in your organization has success, you can send them a handwritten note. When all those around you are gossiping, you can refuse to participate. The article, How the Power of Kindness Impacts Your Life and Others, presented some thoughtful quotes that you might want to consider. Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. And that's it for today. Don't forget the acts of kindness that you have received. Instead, consider offering this gift to others. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lifehack Line, and make sure to hit that notification bell icon to be the first to watch our newest videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until our next roaring Lifehack Line video.